Hello, hello, hello. It is me here again. Not on the PC. Oh wow, horrible accent. But I'm here trading 200 cakes for what the heck is that? Oh no, cannot leave that, please. For one gleam, no, for one pure nimble rainbow vari. Yeah. It's 1 GR worth. But you know, demand is kinda meh, but last time I traded and got this pure nimble accent in the UA and got this gamma gleam pure bronze hard match. About 1 GR total. So I'm ready to trade now, so I could trade this guy. I'm gonna try to keep my tablet more steady and not just like destroy it by like doing stuff. Okay, so again, looks like this person is counting. This time I'm gonna do 200 cakes and then he's gonna give me the volume. I am recording. In the Discord we did say it'd be better if, you know, we recorded. Not sure if they're recording, but I am. Alright, let's get this show on the road. Currently I have around 50, maybe 40 cakes right now. Gonna get 100 today, 100 tomorrow. I'll try to get 400 more, then trade those again for 2 more GR worth. Then I'll have 4. Okay. So, I may as well try and do my box too a bit. Let's just quickly get these fishies swapped out. There. Oh wow, look at this already got point number. Here we are. Fishy with the cake. Let me just make sure I go over this. 30, 16, 90, 120, 150. I think that's 12 cakes. Yeah, alright. Now I know the hard one that the mic was on, so that when I was playing the last video, I was like, I'm not sure if this is on because in past recordings it didn't work, but looks like maybe they fixed something. Or maybe I just finally found the right permission, but this annoying sound as I picked up my tablet and put it down was unpleasant, to say the least. I mean, not much else going on. Oh boy, grinding cakes is absolutely boring. I think I already said this in my last video, but once I get another 400 and acquire 2 more GR worth, I'll just kind of start lowballing at 150 cakes per GR, or maybe 175 if that's too low. Because going full 200 is just like too much. Plus school's about to start soon, I'm not gonna have time to grind all the cakes. I mean, if the event extends for about a week after the next update for the Sweet Retreat, then I'll be fine. But otherwise, if it ends like 1 or 2 days after that, I think I am done for. But there's always next game. It's gonna come around next Valentine's, even though it's quite a while away. That time I'll be ready. And hopefully I won't put myself through so much torture that is grinding so many cakes. But in the end it'll be worth it. In the end, when I have my gamma green pyramid, I will be the one laughing at myself, saying, oh, you're so foolish, thinking you would not be able to get this accomplished. Alright, 30. recent upsurge in hackers in my fleet retreat. Usually I try to get an empty server. If there's one other person, then that's fine. But that way, my alt can get 7 cake points per cake, and my main can get 8 cake points per cake. That way, I just get the most cake points possible, so I can make as many cakes. If there's 2 or more people, I just server jump. It's not worth it. If there's one other person, fine, I'll share. It probably leaves soon. Usually somebody like first or second battle theater gym. Battle theater badge. Whoops. Yeah. But occasionally you'll see the machines being operated, except there's nobody there, it's like invisible. You can tell who it is if like you search for the other people and the one person you can't find. It's just like nowhere to be found, like if you cannot find them, like they're in the player's list but they cannot be found anywhere on the map, it's probably them using the cheat. It makes you invisible and just automatically does all the jobs. Pretty sure it automatically purchases cake when you hit 999 coins. It's pretty cheap. It makes me feel like garbage, seeing that I'm spending so much time here when I can just be AFK duping cakes all day, yay! But I feel like this will make it even more worth it in the end. Again, scammers usually aren't incredibly common. Okay. Scammers aren't incredibly common. This community is a little better than most out there. Well, maybe I just had good luck. I've never encountered any scammers. I've only encountered like 2 trash talkers in PvP. But seems like I won't be getting scammed either. Oh well, to begin with, I don't want to say scammed again because I've never gotten scammed before. Maybe I've occasionally scammed myself in value, like I traded my Santa Ragoon for Christmas Ikazune. Now if I had held on to it, boy man, I'd be a little richer right now. Let's just say that. I'd be a little richer. I mean, but in the end, it is what it is. And, I feel like I might be quiet for a little while. I don't have as much to say as last time. It might be a little boring. Last video was around 26 minutos. That is quite a while, no? I mean, that's because the Indians were, but I've already said it like 12 times already. I don't know. It's free content, so that's practically all I can say. Kind of looking at chat, scrolling by, looking at all these offers. Maybe there's something I can try to get. But nothing here is worth haggling or 1 GR. Oh, never mind, there's a Gamma Snow. I'm not sure that Gamma Snow is 2 GR. It comes back every year. It was here last year. It's gonna be here this year again. Besides that, it's a 1 in 35 chance. That's about the same as Gamma Hog, and Gamma Hog is only 1. That's probably because it's in lower demand. Pure Smart Rainbow Volume, that's pretty good. Benelin, no, not Benelin. Zeppelin, Hyrule, you can make those. Surprisingly, there are more melee than ranged Gari evolutions. Chevrolet, Wendolin, Kirillin, Russelin, and Tundralin are all physical attackers. The only two volley evolutions that are not melee attack are Zeppelin and Hyrule. I don't know what the volley evolution is the most fun. Let's talk about that for a bit, maybe. So Chevrolet He's definitely not very popular. Normal types are here automatically kinda garbage. He's just practically outdone by Taushinu and Trumbull, so not really much worse there. Adaptive Assault is kinda garbage on it. Wendlin's still kinda popular. Nice coverage with Backing Barrage as a light type, Mega Chomp as a dark type, Adaptive Assault or Shadow Sprint as a Spirit type. You also get access to Frost Beam if you're on the run mixed or even ranged. Wendlin. It does get Temper too, so it's not like an absolutely horrid idea. Plus it gets Final Ruse, which is very nice. If it's fast? No, it is fast. I run very nimble. Most people do, I think. Or yeah. Final Ruse is also pretty good, since I think most people may run Shadow Sprint and Adaptive Assault with Spirit Essence. I don't think that many people run Final Ruse anymore, but I could be mistaken. Let's see. What? Kirolin. I don't see many Kirolins often. It's kind of gimmicky. You need a sharpen on Taushino, and then you need to get a stretch on the afterwards on the Kirolin. Combine that with Hasty, and I think Essence or Thompson. It's quite powerful. Ancient is a nice typing. I don't use it, so I'm not sure which moves it has, but Ancient is just generally pretty decent. Don't have many fast, strong Ancient attackers. The two most prominent Ancient types are Obsidian and Oxydrake, but those are both like slow tank walls. I mean, Obsidian can be set up as a very fast, annoying sweeper, so kinda wrong there, but still. Then Zeppelin. I don't see a lot of Zeppelin. I think it's kind of outdone by Stratosaur as a range attacker, and even so it's more tankier. I don't think it has as much coverage, but I do think it gets the Chill Resonate. Same setup as Wintrix, if you decide to go that route. I think Wintrix's other ability is Wise, and Wintrix's secret ability is Glide. Hold up, wait a minute. Then Venolin sees a nice amount of usage. It's just a pretty good tank. It's poison, it's toxic or poison type, but it can't be poisoned itself. So trying to tank it out with a different tank like Wiki or Blowtox or Secret Ability Forance isn't going to be very effective. You're probably just going to end up dying before you actually manage to pull that off. Yeah. But still, it seems nice usage. Very clever, frail, sluggish. I'm pretty sure with the heavy armor, with the heavy shield combined with its natural physical bulk, just makes it a generally good tank. But a lot of the hard hitters have Earthquake or some kind of Earth move, so it kind of gets hard countered by that. Plus the Grand Stall is slightly RNG because Poison needs to land its 90 out of 100 accuracy, but still, one miss could be like losing half your health or having the opponent set up. And then you land the poison, you're going to get like another attack or rest or wait or set up, and you're kind of in trouble. But yeah, it's generally a little more versatile than the other ones. I'm pretty sure it gets Rejuvenate, Poison, Provoke, and Adaptive Assault is what people run at. I think it's a little more used. Wrestling is definitely the most used out of all of the Varis. Its secret ability is just insanely good. It's probably the best wall breaker in the game. Even I have when I run the Jamie set. Pretty simple. Yeah, secret ability which just effectively quadruples your stab, damage, just rips through everything. Combine that with some Bonnie Essence, Or even so, I think they can like generally just one-shot everything in the game with a very brawny essence. A very brawny brawler shell. Wrestling. Even if they resist. The only thing that could survive could possibly be something that's immune entirely. Yeah. Wrestling is very good. Well yeah. There are a couple of sets. Or well, by a couple I really only mean two. Very brawny, I think foolish clumsy with boots. To maximize like the damage from that adaptive assault. Or actually, people don't use adaptive assault. People use pep jab on wrestling now. It's generally just a little better. Yeah. Pep jab. Blaze punch for coverage. Hit the dark types. Yeah. I run the Brawny Nimble set. Plus, there's a single stretch I'm faster than everything in the game. So, well, literally one turn setup could just ruin somebody else if they do not play well. Or even just luck, like if the game starts and I lead with wrestling, just something that generally can't hit me or they don't want to lose it very fast, or they need to counter something else. I mean, that's a free stretch. If I know somebody's gonna swap, I usually just go for a free stretch, or that just generally goes with any of my leads. I just go for a free setup move, unless I know they have a counter, like if they're about swapping Vesperatu, or Ursul, or Wendelin, then I might try the Blaze Punch or Counter Read, then go for my own swap to something like Oxydrake. If it's Wendelin, or Vesperatu. Not if it's Ursul, that'd be bad. Ursul's... he dealt unfortunate amount of damage with that quick punch, very brawny, sluggish, clumsy, sharp claws, power cuff. Quite a mouthful. Then I think next we have Buzzlin. I personally have never seen a Buzzlin in PvP. I think he has a Vigorous, which is a good ability as one of its normal abilities. It's pretty fast, it seems a little frail. Pure Bug isn't exactly the best typing. I mean, it is Terror Claw, but not because Terror Claw fills an extreme range tank niche. Kind of like Eleguano or Tank Elephant, except it doesn't get a pivot move, which is what prevents it from becoming absolutely broken and practically replacing all of the range tanks. I'm not sure what moves it has. I know it has Baneful Bash, probably Bug, Adaptive Assault, Parasitize. So, on the damage calculator, there's a thing that says Stung by Buzzlin. Gonna investigate that a little further, see if it's an ability, or is it a move, what does it do? Does it like lower attack, or deal damage over time? I don't know, but I've never seen a Buzzlin. Its range defense doesn't look that good. It looks like it might get one shot by anything that's super effective. Plus Pure Bug, you know, I'm not sure about its coverage, but it's resisted by Metal and Ancients, two of the most prominent types. It's weak to Bug. It's weak to, not Bug, whoops. It's weak to, I think Metal. No, I'm pretty sure it just resists Metal. No, it is resisted by Metal. On top of that, it's weak to Air, weak to Ice. Mocho is seeing usage because it's come back around. Swirl is kind of shimmying its way into a niche. I don't think that. Tundralin's interesting. Tundralin doesn't see a lot of usage, but that's probably because Tundralin can only be obtained during the Jolly Village. So you only have a month to obtain it, then you have to wait again, unless you're on the trade for it. Its secret ability, Tundralin, is easily one of the best melee walls, if not the best. I'm pretty sure I can go toe to toe with secret ability of Seeger Gun and win. But yeah, it has, other than that, just being a massive physical wall, it's not used that much for else. Pretty sure robust, sluggish, clumsy is what you go for. But it kind of holds to heavy range attackers that's weak to It's ice, so it's weak to pure brawl. It's weak to brawler. Yeah, weak to brawler, fire. I think it's weak to ground and metal too. So I'm not sure about the ground one. Wait, 2 last trades. What? No, don't go out, don't go out, don't go out. Oh no, I didn't realize they were real. Next, Pyrolin. Yes, there we are. 2 GRs. Alright. No, he miscounted. I could have kept those cakes to myself, but that would be scamming it. Alright, yeah, we're all good. Yes. There you go. Pure nimble guardian. Let me just lay everything out. I'll take Gamma Mojo with me for a bit. Put there, put there, put there. I'm just gonna continue moving these fish. Top 10 videos. Oh, number 1, fish moving day. Nah, I'm just kidding. Yeah, well, that's kind of it. These videos are a little boring, but I think they're important. They'll motivate me to keep going for the cakes, so I can obtain the joy that is my gamma, that will be my gamma green pure mine. This tool right here, pure nimble, rainbow barley, pure barley, gamma hog, and raw nimble Numaguan is a total of 2 GR. Whoa, lag, calm down, buddy, calm down. Wait, was that rainbow with? No. Let me just take that. Yeah, no, not rainbow with. Last thing I'm gonna do. Just gonna. Oh yeah, there we are. They sent a message yesterday, just record for goodwill. Yeah. Alright, that's it.